Hey everyone, how's it going? Travis and Susie here from the Wolf Hunterz, and we got a reaction video for you. We got this link right here. You can find that link in the description box below if you'd like to request your own personal reaction video. Today's video is brought to you by Guy Weddy Corngood, bringing us Teeny Tiny and the Witch Woman. Guy Weddy Corngood says,
Samhain Eve series bonus! So, I didn't get a video game console until I was maybe 9, or internet till I was 15. So as a young child, my indoor entertainment options were listening to records, reading, or watching old VHS rips of PBS shows, or whatever other edutainment options mother would allow. Ugh. Dad got me a Sega and himself DirecTV eventually. Anyways, this is from one of those tapes, an animated short collection called Teeny Tiny and the Witch Woman and Other Scary Stories. The others were decidedly unscary, but the witch's animation and voice creeped me out. I think this might be where my weird discomfort with long nails came from.
you know, I had a game console that I wasn't allowed to play.
What?
Yeah, like I think I got it for Christmas, but my parents were always like, go outside and play, don't play with video games. Yeah, that's sad.
I'm sorry.
Like and subscribe, hit that notification bell. Feel free to comment below.
I'm sorry to hear that. My parents got us a Sega Genesis. Remember that?
Mm-hmm.
And
Sega.
Yeah. And we used to go downstairs after we'd done our homework and just disappear, and I think they preferred it that way. As long as we weren't fighting, it was fine. Sega.
Now I'm going to tell you a very old story. It's called Teeny Tiny and the Witch Woman. Once there was, and twice there wasn't, a family of 3 brothers. Big one in the middle, and teeny tiny. Every day, their mother said, you can play anywhere in the village, but do not go into the forest. Your granny says a witch woman lives there, where the trees are darkest. She eats little children and uses their bones to make a fence around her house.
That's horrible! That's horrible!
Wait a second, you weren't allowed to play video games, but you could watch this.
Oh my gosh.
It's not just your parents got it going good, it was ours too. Oh, man. Okay. This is scary. While Guy Weddy Corngood was watching this, I was watching Poltergeist.
When no one was looking, Big One said, let's go into the forest to play. Yes, agreed in the middle.
Like the village.
I'm not afraid of any old witch woman. Come on, Teeny Tiny. Now,
Poor
Teeny Tiny didn't want to go.
Yeah, Teeny Tiny's like,
but
guys.
he went anyway.
Kids, use your
keep
brains.
my eyes open and my legs ready to run, he told himself.
This is so dark.
Little by little, The shadows grew longer, and Big One in the middle and Teeny Tiny grew hungry. But no matter where they looked, the boys could not find the path to the village. At last, Teeny Tiny climbed a tree to look farther. "I see a light," he called.
Why are they so happy? What the heck?
You're terrified.
Why are they still happy?
Come in, my children.
Oh my gosh.
"Wait," whispered Teeny Tiny. "Remember what our granny said." "Oh, that can't be the witch woman," said Big One.
She only has
"She's
skulls
so
for a back leg.
kind to ask us in." "I'm tired and hungry," said In the Middle. "You're just afraid because you're little."
Afraid?
The old woman cackled.
You needn't be afraid of me. I love little children. Come in. Stay with me. Share my dinner. I have room for all of you in my little house tonight. Tomorrow I'll show you your way home. But come now and smell the good dinner I have for you.
What good smells came out of that kettle. "Come on," said Big One. "I'm going inside."
What was that thing? Did you see that thing above the doorway? Inside the house?
Call me Auntie.
Don't do it, Teeny Tiny! Oh no, they're gonna fall asleep now.
Teeny Tiny
Didn't they
looked
ever watch a
around
movie?
at all he could see. "Auntie," he asked, "what do you keep in that cage?"
Oh my gosh.
In my cage? Oh, sometimes I keep stray dogs. And sometimes I keep stray cats.
They made her sound.
"And sometimes stray children?" wondered Teeny Tiny.
You must be tired.
Teeny Tiny is a
Said
smart
the
one.
old woman.
Come now.
Teeny Tiny already got
Into the
trust issues.
bedroom. Sleep well.
What in the Charlotte's Web was
And
that?
tomorrow, just
Web.
see
What in the ambient
if I
horror
don't
are those
show
windows?
you your way
God.
home.
Who knew a cartoon could be so
The
terrifying?
moonlight shone down on that knobby white fence. It was made of bones, leg bones, arm bones, little people bones.
Oh my gosh.
Teeny Tiny stared at the fence. Then he looked at Big One and In the Middle, already sound asleep. They didn't know, but Teeny Tiny did. This was indeed the house of the witch woman.
Oh my gosh.
Who is awake and who is asleep?
The littlest one is awake.
What, Teeny Tiny? Why don't you sleep?
Well, Auntie, My mother always cooks me an egg before I go to bed.
Oh.
Then I go to
Smart.
sleep.
Smart.
So the
Teeny
old
Tiny.
woman cooked an egg. And
Ew.
Teeny Tiny ate it. But still he did not go to sleep.
I thought he was gonna be like, make me an egg, and when she was making the egg,
He's
he
gonna
dipped out.
skedaddle.
And after a while, the woman called again.
Who is awake and who is asleep?
The littlest one is awake, said Teeny Tiny.
What? Still awake?
Well, Auntie, my mother gives me popcorn and raisins at bedtime. Then I go to sleep. So the old woman brought him popcorn and raisins. But still he did
Mixed
not
together?
go to
Sounds
sleep.
gross.
After a while, she called again.
Who is awake and who is asleep?
The littlest one is awake.
What can I get you to help you sleep?
Ew.
Auntie,
Face looks like a raisin.
all that popcorn has made me thirsty. At home, when I'm thirsty, my mother goes to the well to fetch me water in a sieve. When I drink it, then I go to sleep. As the old woman bent to fetch her sieve, a cake of soap fell out of her apron pocket.
Oh dear, my magic objects. Better to leave them here safe than to lose them outside in the dark by the well.
So she laid the soap, a needle, and a short, sharp knife on a high shelf. Then she opened the door softly and started toward the well.
Come on, Teeny Tiny.
Wake up! Auntie is that witch woman. If we don't hurry, we'll be her dinner tomorrow. I heard her say she'd leave 3 magic objects on the high kitchen shelf. If she says they're magic, they just may be magic. 1, 2, 3, he tucked them into his pocket and ran with his brothers down the moonlit path. As
Hey,
for
at
the
least he
old
didn't bounce
woman,
without them.
she just couldn't catch any water in the sieve, and she couldn't catch any water in the sieve. Away she went, running after them. As the old woman came closer and closer, Teeny Tiny took out the cake of soap. I'll try this first. Even if it isn't magic, at least she might slip on it.
Oh, you took my magic soap.
Teeny Tiny threw the cake of soap right into her path.
Oh, it's no use. I'll have to run around it. I'll catch you.
Then Teeny Tiny picked the needle out of his pocket. Whether it's magic or not, I'll prick her with this needle,
Oh,
cried the witch woman.
you found my magic needle too.
Oh my gosh.
And suddenly the needle became many needles, a whole mountain of needles, all prickly and sharp.
It's no use. I must run around them. No, I'll catch you.
She cried. Finally, Teeny Tiny pulled the
keeping up with
knife
that?
from his pocket. If it isn't magic, at least she may cut her foot on it and we could escape. It's our only chance.
You took my magic knife too.
That knife cut a crack so long and so wide that the witch woman couldn't run around it and couldn't jump over it.
I'll get you next time.
The three boys didn't stop running until they reached their own home. As for the witch woman, she'll wait a long, long time before she hears a knock at her door again.
How old is this guy, Buddy Corrigan, when you watch this?
Younger than 9.
Remember
Oh,
that
yeah.
story from so many years ago. My own granny
Yeah, I
told
guess
it
I wouldn't
to
forget
me.
that story either.
One day, you will tell it too. And so the story goes on and on.
Don't talk to strangers. Woo!
Guy Whitey Corngood.
Oh my god.
That was terrifying. For kids cartoon. That was so scary.
Thank you so much. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. If you
Oh
enjoyed
my
hanging out,
God.
like and subscribe. If you want to request your own personal reaction video, look for that link below in the description box. Stay tuned. Stay positive.
We love you guys, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.